So, funny story, I've been trying to figure out what I've wanted to do for a career. I haven't had that just like, I want to do this moment, you know? So, I had this one job that I really liked where I was like itemizing down ledgers all day. So, I thought maybe I wanted to do accounting. So, I've been trying to find a decent accounting job that I can build off of. And I decided that I was going to start going to school and do accounting. So this one day I was at Macy's and I was looking at beds. I was trying out the beds. I don't have any money for a new bed, but I was like, when I do have money, this is what I'm gonna buy, you know? So this guy came over and he was trying to sell me a credit card, and I was like, oh, I wouldn't use a credit card to purchase a bed. I would use my own money. And he was like, oh, well, what do you do for a living? And I told him I was a nurse. It was just the way that he said, what do you do for a living, as if he was in disbelief that I could pay for a bed with, cash or, a debit card or something, and not have to use a credit card. So as soon as I told him I was a nurse, his whole demeanor changed. Just everything, like his body language, the way he spoke to me, just everything. So I just think it's really interesting how, I thought maybe I wanted to do accounting, but then when somebody actually asked me, the first thing out of my mouth was nurse. So I've been looking into nursing, and there's, a whole nursing TikTok. And my friend I don't know that I would consider her a friend, but an old co-worker is a nurse. And yeah, I guess like my only thing about nursing is like, I don't know if I can do fluids like vomit, piss, and shit. And I know some of them have to stand up on their feet quite a lot, but when I was talking to my friend, she was like, I mean, I'm on my feet and I do rounds, but I do sit down occasionally to do doctor's orders. And, I'm not just like standing up the entire shift. So she did kind of like, explain to me how things are. But it just seems like I've had people who keep telling me to be a nurse, but I'm not really sure. But I was thinking about it and I was like, well, if I was a nurse, like I probably want to do like L&D or work in pediatrics or like the NICU. So I don't know. I just think it's kind of funny sometimes when certain things happen where you like, why didn't I say an accountant? Why didn't I say, oh, I want to be an accountant? I automatically just like, I didn't even hesitate. I was like, oh, I'm a nurse. And just like, so yeah, I don't know. I don't necessarily know that I want to be a nurse, but it's really interesting to me that I immediately just said, what my profession was. I didn't come up with something else. So I wonder if that was like maybe, a moment that, that was letting me know what I should be doing. But with that being said, I can't afford to go to school right now. I have to pay off financial aid. So until I do that, I'll be a sitting duck. But yeah, I just thought it was so funny. Like, why did I say that?